Hi team, welcome to today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started, I will remind you, please make sure to check in the comments once you are finished today. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, please make use of that stretching video that is also available to you. Flexibility really is just as important as the workout itself. All right, so today's workout, we're going to do focused circuits with some core. So how this is going to work is we're going to have 4 different exercises that are actually going to work the same part of our body. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds each for a total of 2 minutes. After every 2 minutes, we'll take a quick break, grab some water. We'll do each circuit 3 times before moving on to the next set of exercises. All right? I will show you how to do everything before we even do it. So let's get started. Number 1, we're going to do leg raises, Russian twists, 90-degree reverse crunch, and then we're going to hold a regular front plank for our final 30 seconds. All right? I will show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So on the floor, we're going to lay down on our backs for our leg raises. We're going to take our hands, put them underneath our bums, just like this. From here, we're going to keep our legs straight and our feet together, and then we're just going to lift our feet off the ground just like this. Keep that core nice and tight. Keep your head back on the mat to stop any neck strain. If you do find that this is just a bit too intense for you, you can start with your knees up towards your chest, then you can kick your feet out just like this, keeping in mind that the closer you get those feet to the floor, the tougher it's going to be, all right? After that, we're switching to Russian twist. So a Russian twist, you're going to sit down on your bum, knees bent up towards the ceiling, just like I am. You yourself are going to sit back until your body forms a V shape, just like this. All right. To make these tougher, you can lean back on your tailbone with your heels up off the ground. Otherwise, if you find you have to hold your knees, I would rather you sit just a bit farther forward with your feet on the ground, core nice and tight. Regardless of which form you pick, we're just going to twist side to side, nice and gentle, just like this. If you want to make it a little bit tougher for yourself, you can also hold a weight, all right? After that, we're switching to a 90-degree reverse crunch. So how this works, we're going to lay down on our backs, feet straight up towards the ceiling, just like this. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips and squeeze your core at the top. So that reverse crunch, you're thinking of this as a diagonal motion, okay, not an up motion. So you're swinging your hips back towards your head, just the opposite of bringing your shoulders up in that diagonal this way, all right? After that, we are going to hold a 30-second front plank, getting down on our elbows, keeping a nice straight line from our shoulders to our contact point with the floor, whether that's your knees or your toes is up to you. No bums in the air. Bring that bum down nice and low, core nice and tight, breathing normally. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds, all right? With everything being timed today, you have freedom of reps, all right? You can take things as fast or as slow as you'd like. If you want to kind of get more so into building strength instead of building muscle endurance, I recommend you grab some heavier weights and take things a little slower during those 30 seconds, all right? So let's get started here, team, with our leg raises. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. First 30 seconds. And just remember, you're filling these 30 seconds as best you can. Like I was just saying, you can use heavier weight and take things a little bit slower, or you can use lighter weight or body weight and take things a little quicker. It's completely up to you. 10 seconds, we're going to switch to our Russians. Awesome job here, team. 3, 2, 1. All right, switching right into our Russians. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to, all right? And just remember with these Russians, if you find you have to hold your legs, sit up into an easier position, because I would rather have you sitting in that easier position than having to hold your legs up, all right? 10 seconds here, team. We're going to switch to our 90-degree reverse crunch. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and switch into that 90-degree reverse crunch. Again, just switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Lifting those hips up at that diagonal, squeezing your core at the top. Almost done here, team. Then we're going to switch to our front plank. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And switch into that front plank. Switching and starting again as soon as you're able to. Keep that bum down nice and low. Keep yourself directly stacked over your elbows as well, all right? If you're back here kind of like this, you're putting a lot of pressure on those shoulders. Here we go, team. 10 seconds. We'll take a quick break, and we'll do this for a second time, all right? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Awesome work, team. Like I just said, we'll take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll do this one a second time. Whew. All right. Awesome work, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right. That order again here, team. Leg raises, Russian twists, 90-degree reverse crunch, and a front plank. All right. 10 seconds here. We will start with round 2. Let's get into position for our leg raises in 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Second round. Excellent work, team. Keep going. Lifting those legs. Remember, you can modify these if you need to as well by kicking your feet out away from your chest. 5 seconds. We're switching to our Russians. And 3, 2, 1. All right, switching straight into those Russians and starting as soon as you're able to. Remember to take everything at your own pace today. You can go as slow or as quick as you like, and as heavy or as light as you can, all right? 5 seconds here, team. Switching to our reverse crunch. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Whew. All right, hips up, squeezing that core at the top. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. And 10 seconds, we're going to switch to our plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And plank, switching straight into that for our last 30 seconds of this circuit. Switching and starting as soon as you can. Keep that core nice and tight, bum down nice and low. Awesome job, team. Here we go. A little over 5 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, excellent work here, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water and then do this one last time, all right? Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. That order again. Last time is leg raises, Russian twists, 90-degree reverse crunch, and a regular front plank. All right, 10 seconds here. We will get started with our last round. And with our leg raises, hands under our bums. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome work, team. Keep going, keep pushing. All right, 10 seconds. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Russian twist, switching straight into those. Switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome work, team. Stay with me. We're almost finished. 10 seconds left. Switching to our reverse crunch. And 3, 2, 1, and switch into that reverse crunch, switching and starting as soon as you are able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. All right, 10 seconds. Then we will switch to our plank. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and switch into that front plank. Final 30 seconds of this circuit, and then we will move on. Bum nice and low, core nice and tight, breathing normally whenever you're doing any sort of plank. Ten seconds here, team. Stay with me now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we are moving on to the next set of exercises. All right? Whew. All right. Take a deep breath with me here, team, and in and out. All right, team, moving on. We are going to do bicep curls, rear delt fly, underhand delt raise, and then we're switching over to chest fly. All right, I will show you these things. You will need some sort of weights, dumbbells, soup cans, water bottles. All right, and then we will get started. So this one, starting with our bicep curls. Bicep curls, you're going to start feet shoulder width apart with your knees slightly bent. This is an important stance whenever we're working with arm weights. All right? From there, you're going to glue your elbows to your ribs. They are not going to move. You're going to use them as a hinge point. From there, you're just going to curl those weights all the way up, all the way back down, just like this. All right? Up, back down. Don't stop in the middle. If you stop in the middle, you're only working part of the muscle. We want to make sure you're working all of it. All right? After that, we are switching to a rear delt fly. This is one where you can also sit if you find this is bothering your lower back. All right? So again, that feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. You're going to hinge forward at your waist to about a 45-degree angle, just like this. Keeping your arms straight, your shoulder blades low on your back, you're just going to lift your weights straight out to the side, forming a T shape with your body, gently squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. All right? Filling that is rear delt fly. After that, we're going to do underhand delt raise. So we're going to start with our arms straight, palms forward, keeping those arms straight without locking your elbows. You're just going to lift those weights straight out in front of you. Keep your core nice and tight on this one, all right? So your lower back doesn't pop out like this, which can cause some strain and some damage, all right? And then we are switching to chest fly. So we're going to get down on the floor, laying on our backs, knees bent up towards the ceiling. You're going to have your weights out to the sides, your arms in a T shape just like this. And again, keeping your arms straight without locking your elbows, you're just going to lift those weights straight up over your body, just like so. All right? So let's get started here, team. A little over 10 seconds. We will start with our bicep curls. All right? Here we go. Round one in 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, you can take things as fast and light or as slow and as heavy as you'd like, all right? Awesome job, team. Keep going. All right, 10 seconds left. We're going to switch to our rear delt fly. And remember, you can sit for that one. If you find hinging forwards a bit too much on your back. 2, 1, and switch. All right, into that rear delt fly. Also make sure to keep your shoulder blades down nice and low on your back. You don't want to shrug up into your neck. You're just lifting those weights straight out to the side, squeezing your shoulder blades back together behind you, all right? 10 seconds, switching to our underhand delt raise. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, underhand delt raise. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to. This is another one where you may need to watch to not shrug up into your neck. Just keeping those shoulder blades down nice and low on your back. One way to make sure you're doing that is to push your shoulders back behind you, drop them down, then you can just hold your shoulder blades in place. All right, 3, 2, 1, chest fly. Switching to that one. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to. Awesome job, team. Keep going. Keep pushing. And awesome work, team. We got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, awesome work, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll go for round 2 with this one, all right? Whew. All right, team, take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right. That order again, we are going to do bicep curls, rear delt fly, underhand delt raise, and then back to our chest fly. All right, less than 10 seconds here, and we will get started with round 2 with our bicep curls in 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Round 2 of our arm circuit. All right, 5 seconds, switching to our rear delt fly. And here we go, 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, rear delt fly, switching and starting again as soon as you are able to. Always make sure you're keeping that slight bend in your knees, all right? Awesome work here, team. Switching to our underhand delt raise once we're done. 10 seconds here. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch into that underhand delt raise. Keep that core nice and tight on the underhand delt raise, again, just so your lower back doesn't pop out and cause any issues. Awesome work here, team. 5 seconds, we'll switch to our chest fly. 3, 2, 1, and switch into that chest fly. Whew. Switching and starting as soon as we are able to. Awesome job. Stay with me now, team. We've got 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, excellent job there, team. We'll take this quick break, grab some water, and then we have one last round of this circuit, and then we will move on, okay? Whew. Whew. All right, team, take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right, team. Again, that order is bicep curls, rear delt fly, underhand delt raise, and chest fly. All right, less than 10 seconds here. We'll get started with our bicep curls. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. 10 seconds here. We're going to switch to our rear delt fly. Last round of these. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Or no, switching to our rear delt fly. Oh, giving you some false hope today. Sorry about that. Switching to that rear delt fly. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to. Switching to our underhand delt raise once we are finished. 10 seconds here, team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Underhand delt raise. Again, switching into this one. Awesome work, team. Stay with me. We're almost done our arms. Less than 10 seconds. We're going to switch to our chest fly, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, chest fly. And up. Keeping those arms nice and straight without locking your elbows. Awesome job, team. Keep going. Keep pushing. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Awesome work, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one, all right? Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in. And out. All right. Next, team. Moving down to our lower bodies for this one. We are going to do sumo squats, deadlifts, bear kicks, and table ups. All right. I will show you these things, and then we will get started. So a sumo squat, you're going to start with a really, really nice wide stance with your toes pointed out at a really drastic angle. I'd say at least 45 degrees, all right? Keeping the weight on the outsides of your feet, you're just going to squat down, squat down. Again, just keeping that weight on the outsides of your feet so your knees don't cave in together. We always want to protect your knees whenever you're doing any sort of squat, all right? After that, we're switching to deadlifts. Now, I'm going to use weights for these. You don't have to. We're going to start feet shoulder width apart with a slight bend in your knees. And then we're just going to rest our hands on the fronts of our legs just like this. All right? What you're going to do is you're going to hinge forward at your waist, keeping your hands nice and close to your body. I just kind of run my fingers up and down my legs. All right? Keeping your weight in your heels on the up and down, keeping your back nice and straight. Don't round your shoulders down towards the floor like this, all right? One way I combat that is I just keep my eyes forward, my gaze forward, and then that helps keep that nice straight back, all right? After that, we are switching to bear kicks. Now, there's a modification you can do for these as well to make it a bit easier, but what you're going to do is you're gonna start in table position like this. You're gonna curl your toes up and underneath, come off your knees, so you're still basically have that horizontal back. Your bum isn't going up in the air like this. You're bringing your knees just a couple inches off the floor. And then what you're going to do is kick straight back with that heel as if you're trying to touch the wall behind you, and you're going to squeeze your glute once your leg is back there. All right? So switching legs each time. After that, we are going to switch to table ups for our bums as well. So table ups, you're actually going to sit on your bum, kind of in a V shape, leaning back on your hands, just like this. I like to have my feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, just for comfort. Then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift our hips up to the ceiling as high as they will go. You're going to squeeze your bum at the top and then lower your bum back down to the floor. All right? Like I said, you have complete freedom of reps today, so take things as fast or as slow as you need to today. All right? A little over 5 seconds here and we'll get started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sumo squats. Starting with these. Awesome job, team. Keep that weight on the outsides of your feet. To protect those knees. All right, 10 seconds here, team. We're gonna switch to our deadlifts. Remember, you can use weight for those or you don't have to. 3, 2, 1, and switch into those deadlifts. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to. Keeping that weight in your heels on the up and down with your deadlifts, and always keeping that slight bend in your knees the whole time, all right? 10 seconds here, team. We're gonna switch to bear kicks. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and switch into bear kicks. Whew. Switching and starting again as soon as you are able to. Just kicking that heel straight back, squeezing that bum at the top. If you find being off your knees is just a bit too much, lower your knees down and rest them on the floor in between your kicks, all right? 10 seconds here, team. We're gonna switch to our table ups. And here we go, 3, 2, 1, and switch into our table ups. Again, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. These work a lot of your body, kind of more so focused on your glutes. So if you need to take these just a tiny bit slower, that is completely fine, all right? 10 seconds here, team. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, awesome work, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we will do round 2. Whew. All right, team, take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right, team. Again, that order is sumo squats, deadlifts, bear kicks, and table ups. Less than 10 seconds here, and we will get started with our sumo squats. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job, team. Keep going. You got this. We're almost done our workout for the day. Again, keeping that weight on the outsides of your feet with your sumo squats. Less than 10 seconds, we'll switch to our deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. All right, deadlifts. Grab your weights if you're using them. Switching and starting as soon as you are able to. If you're finding you're dealing with a little bit of, say, some tight hamstrings, you may not be able to get down too far. That is completely fine. Just keep that weight in your heels on the up and down. 10 seconds here, team. Switching to our bear kicks. And 3, 2, 1. And switch into those bear kicks. Again, modify these if you need to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. And we will switch to our table ups once we are finished. Less than 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, and switch into our table ups. Final 30 seconds, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Excellent job, team. 10 seconds. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, excellent job, team. We'll take this quick break, grab some water, and then we will do our last round, all right? Whew. team. Take a deep breath for me. Here we go. And in and out. All right, team. Again, that order one last time. Sumo squats, deadlifts, bear kicks, and table ups. All right? So a little over 10 seconds here, and we will get started with our sumo squats for our final round. All right, here we go, team. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, keep that weight on the outsides of your feet, squatting up and down, going as fast or as slow as you'd like, as heavy or as light as you would like. Awesome job, team. 10 more seconds. Switching to deadlifts. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch into our deadlifts. Grab your weights. Whew. If you are using them, I should say. Keep that weight in your heels on the up and down. Awesome job, team. Keep going. All right, here, team. 5 seconds. We're going to switch to those bear kicks. 3, 2, 1, and switch into those bear kicks. And switching and starting again as soon as you can. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. We've got 10 more seconds. 5, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. And into our table ups. Final round of these. Whew. Lifting that bum up, squeezing those glutes at the top, lifting up as high as you can. Awesome work, team. Stay with me. 10 seconds, and then we're finished for the day. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, that is it, team. We are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I always appreciate you being here. Whew. Now that we are finished, please remember to check in, leave a comment in the comment section just below the video player here. I always love to hear how you're feeling and how you did. As well, if you're comfortable with it, I would love to see your sweaty selfie on social media. You can tag me on both Facebook and Instagram at M12 Fitness Liz. All right? Thanks again so much, team, and I will see you soon.